Hello, 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 you guys. Yes, welcome back. We're ready for another interview with a beautiful Black businesswoman. Today, we are speaking with Samantha Gnimavo, founder of Happy Body Ltd. She is dedicated to transforming women's health through personalized, culturally inclusive nutrition coaching. Now, she's inspired by the health struggles of her four sisters, so she built a business that rejects rigid meal plans in favor of sustainable, balanced approach. Her journey from sales and learning development to nutrition entrepreneurship highlights resilience, adaptability, and a passion for empowering women to take control of their well-being. So without further ado, let's welcome Samantha to the stage.
Hi.
Samantha, hello. And I know I probably butchered your last name. I'm so
No
sorry.
worries. I missed it. Don't worry. No worries. It's Gnimavo. Don't worry. Don't
Gnimavo.
worry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize about that.
No. No.
Now, your business focuses on women's health and
Yeah.
nutrition. How did your personal experiences sort of shape your approach to working with clients?
How am I? So I guess the word that comes to me is empathy, being realistic, down to earth, and honest and genuine. I would never recommend something I wouldn't do for myself. I do not recommend something I tried for myself and hated doing, or that didn't work. And for me, it's just so important to meet the woman wherever she is. Um, that's why what I do is very tailored. There is
Okay.
no one size fits all. Nothing has been, I'm not. I don't have a pre-plan for things. I genuinely want to get to know the lady, and I build the plan based on her.
Okay. Okay. Now, my next question for you is, you mentioned that starting was your biggest challenge. What was the
Yeah.
turning point that sort of pushed you forward? And how did hiring a business coach sort of accelerate your progress?
You know what, Kemi? I was very fortunate. I actually had a friend who was an entrepreneur. She was a personal trainer, and I was studying nutrition. She is the one who said to me, Sam, FYI, do not build your business after you finish studying. Create your business whilst you're studying, and you'll benefit from the momentum. And I never forgot that tip. Like, genuinely never forgot. And that's why I decided to do it. I was like, you know what? For me, Kemi, like studying nutrition was, and studying in general is always the key that opens a new door, a new, bigger, shinier, more beautiful door. Uh, so I just gave it my all.
Okay. Now, we talked about this just briefly just a few minutes ago. Many nutrition programs sort of rely on a structured meal plan. Why do you choose to take a more flexible approach, and how does that benefit your clients?
Yeah, and simply, in all honesty, because I personally find them very boring. My clients very often have a partner, a husband. How would it even work for her to eat differently and to eat something very different? Maybe it's not even going to be something that resonates for her. Food is very powerful. Food is the way we ate with maybe our family, our mom, our grandmothers. It's ancestral recipes, and
Yes.
like, you see what I mean. Like, so for me and traditions, I want anyone to be able to include their culture with a tweak. Like, so for example, I love rice, and in Africa we eat a lot of rice. Like, I was born in France, but my parents were born in Africa, so I would never tell someone stop eating rice. It doesn't make any sense,
Right.
right? But I might say, you know what? Sometimes instead of the white rice, just have maybe brown rice, or have a bit less. So that's why my first thing that I do is teaching my clients how to build a healthy plate.
I love it.
That they can, yeah, they can really adapt based on, their household. And I always have like, let's say someone has already a child. I wouldn't want the child to say, "Mommy, why do you eat completely differently? Is
Yes,
it
yes,
not good enough for you?"
yes. I love that. Now, as a Black woman in the nutrition industry, do you feel there are gaps in representation, and how do you work to fill them?
You know what, Kemi? I think part of the reason why I'm here and I do what I do is because I do not see a lot of women like me. And I know it's going to sound very bold, but I want to be one of them. I want to be visible. And especially, I want Black women to know that they can talk to another Black woman as well. I mean, I have clients from all walks of lives, and I love the diversity. But I feel like by seeing someone looking like them, they'll be more inclined to seek help. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Now, you come from a background of sales and learning development.
yeah.
How do these experiences sort of contribute to your success as an entrepreneur right now?
So you know what? Funnily enough, I was bad at sales, but as I always said, I was very good at talking. I love to chat. I'm a chatty person. I know you're laughing now, but it's true. And I think uh, being approachable, because for me, selling, I think selling is not selling for selling. It's selling uh, like bringing value and showing the value I would bring to someone else's life. And that's really something I learned during my experience in sales. Learning and development is a very big deal because it gets me today to have to lead webinars, talks, building presentations, understanding how things are going to work. We don't want to sit and listen to someone for an hour. What I do, I have music on from time to time. I have exercises. I have breaks. I want them to have fun. I want it to be entertaining. That's the goal.
Okay, I love that.
Mm,
Now, balancing business and personal life can be a bit demanding, and I ask this question to all of the Black
yeah, I know.
women that I that I interview, and I'm almost positive what your answer is going to be, but I'd be surprised. So, what sacrifices have you made, and how do you maintain awareness of your own well-being?
Ooh, the sacrifices. You know what? I think the sacrifices, I think I've just understood I wasn't looking after myself enough. I think the whole thing about being an entrepreneur is, okay, I have to think of myself.
Yeah,
And I know it can sound weird, but I have to say, well, you know what? It's on me. So I have to prioritize myself and my well-being.
yeah.
And it means uh I'm a good friend, but in all honesty, Cami, have I been spending a lot of time with friends talking every weekend on the phone? No, I haven't done that. Because like maybe I have like a newsletter to build, like a blog post, my Instagram. I'm always doing more development as well, and I just want to make sure I carve time for that because whatever I find out, the thing is, I feel like whatever I learn can benefit someone else, and that's kind of my priority.
Okay, okay. Now, what role has networking and digital presence sort of played in building your business, particularly through organizations like Grow London?
Oh my God,
How
yeah.
has that played a growth in your business?
Oh my God. I will. I mean, I am eternally grateful. The whole idea. So I live in London, um, and we have councils. Like wherever you live, you have kind of like the mayor. I don't know how to explain jurisdictions or like
Yep, yep, yep.
councils.
We have a mayor here in the
Okay.
city. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you see what I mean. So basically, I just went on my area's council, like the website, and found Grow London.
Okay.
They have helped me so much. like Kemi, I can't thank them enough. I basically was featured in the Metro, which is a newspaper, a very famous newspaper, a few weeks
Hmm.
ago at the 4th of February. I'm going to be featured in a big magazine, and I'm not going to reveal which one because it was on my vision board 5 years ago, and I can't believe it's happening. Uh,
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. So the visibility, but and I've done other things as well. So the visibility and the trust they have given me has been outstanding. And when it comes to networking, I actually love networking. So before the pandemic, I used to host meetup events where I would lead as well meetup events, so I would meet quite a lot of people. um I have loved that, especially for entrepreneur. We can collaborate, we can help each other, we can just give tips to one another,
Yes.
keep in touch, feel less lonely as well in what we do, share experiences, and also become clients. Like there's a lovely lady who does Reiki and psychotherapy. I've been seeing her ever since. You see what I mean? Like, and I
Yes.
met her
Yes.
end of 2024. So that's how we are. We are allies for one another. And yeah, I think networking is important. I do at least once a month, once a month, and it's just essential for me.
Okay. Now, if you could give one piece of advice to Black women interested in nutrition entrepreneurship, what would it be?
Go for it. I think there's nothing else I can say. Um, we need, when you look at all the health stats, Cami, and very often, like Black women wait. So I don't know if what's really happening, because they're diagnosed sometimes a bit later than their Caucasian
Yes.
counterparts. I think it's because they don't really know who to seek help to. Like, I
Mhm.
have Black women reach out to me and they said, I've been looking for a specifically for a Black nutritionist because they don't think they will be understood and heard by others. And I'm not saying it's the case, but it's how they feel. And that's something we have to acknowledge.
Yes, I hear that a lot as well.
Yeah.
Now, what would you tell a young Samantha about what it is she should be doing in this stage of life when it comes to entrepreneurship?
Like the younger me about the
Yeah, a
future, or
younger version of you.
start sooner. Don't be scared. I realized I didn't answer your question about digital presence because it actually has been a pain point for me. um and that's how Grow London has helped me. They put me in touch with people, and I'm actually doing it. Is so I've realized that my digital presence was so important that at the moment, Cami, I'm doing some mentorship around
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So I have recently understood the importance of that.
Okay.
So I would tell my younger self, go for it. Nail your digital presence sooner. Do not be scared of people criticizing you. Just go for it, but genuinely, because it's something I almost wish I had started more seriously before. I didn't feel the courage to do so.
Okay. Now, where do you see Happy Body Ltd in the next 5 years? How do you hope to expand your impact, particularly for underprivileged women or for Black women? And
Yeah.
what do you want your legacy to be?
Ooh. Oh my God. I mean, I really want to have expanded for sure. The thing is, you know what, Cami? I want to be at a point where I can actually do a lot of charity work, a lot of why not going into those underprivileged areas and build communities to really support women, go to their home, go to the supermarket with their family, with their children. I would love to be honest, share my knowledge with the younger generations, because this is where we need to start, and this is where the gap is. So for
Okay.
for basically a better, brighter future, we need to look at the young kids around us. So the legacy, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just a normal person who kind of had a dream, has a dream, And I created my business, and it's not easy every day. It's scary, but
Yes,
I knew that it's in my heart. If I wasn't doing it, I was going to regret it all my life. So I just see Happy Body in a place where everybody, like, it's for everybody, whatever your skin color, your religion. uh I want every woman to feel represented and feel like they can be supported by Happy Body. And of course, that little that teaching the younger generations as well.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love it. Thank you so much.
No
So,
worries.
Samantha, I am going to drop off the screen briefly. I'm going to leave you up. And what I'd love for you to do is tell people where to find you, where
Oh,
you are located on social media, your website, all of that information. Okay.
yeah, of course. Hi everyone, I'm Samantha from Happy Body Limited. You can find me at www.happy-body.co.uk or on Instagram at samantha.nutrition. I can't wait to hear from you.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Oh my God.
Samantha. This has been such a fun. Stick around for a moment after the outro and stuff, and let's chat for a bit, okay?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just staying here, right? I stay here. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you
allowing us
so
to
much,
speak to
Cami.
you.
Thank you.
I am looking forward to working with you in the future as well. So thank you again. Listen, you guys, Samantha is proving that representation matters in wellness. Through Happy Body Ltd, she is creating a safe and inclusive space where women can improve their health without losing cultural identity. As she looks ahead to expanding her reach, her commitment to authenticity and empowerment remains unwavering. If you're a Black woman looking to step into the world of nutrition and entrepreneurship, Samantha's advice is simple: go for it, girl. So, again, thank you guys for joining us. This has been another episode of Black Businesswomen. I look forward to seeing you again shortly. Have a great rest of your day.